Hi, and welcome to this course, Economics for Decision Making. I'm Professor Vlad, and I've been teaching at Seton Hill University since 2004. And just a little information before we get started. I'm originally from Romania, and I did my undergrad in accounting and finance. And then I worked for around 10 years before coming to United States in accounting, finance, and research. And then I came to United States in 2000, did my PhD in economics, and Seton Hill hired me in 2004. That's a very quick introduction. And I'm looking forward to hear from you. You have an introduction tab in this course. So just to get started here with the course, this is the homepage of the course, and if some of you are new to Canvas, you just have to log in. This is the main page at Seton Hill. After you log into your information, and then you just go on this tab here, click on Canvas. Once you do that, you are going to be Canvas student side, and then you find your course number. So let's get started with some information here. Well, the first one is syllabus. Syllabus is posted here. You click here, and I already downloaded it. It's over here. So you see, this is an online course, but if you prefer, you can find me in my office that's situated in Mora 322. And I mostly have morning classes because I teach lots of morning classes, traditional students, but I am here on Thursday afternoon. And of course, if you need other days, we can do the appointment. So this course is basically an overview of microeconomics and macroeconomics course, but at a higher level, of course. This is an MBA course. And so we are going to move pretty fast. 8 weeks, cover both micro and macro topics. And you have the information here about specifics in this course. And the two textbooks that are required are those here. One is the regular textbook for the MBA course, and this one is a practical type of book that came out in 2014. It's called Roadside MBA, and this one fits very well with what we discuss with the theory of economics. It's more like a practical application of theory that students in the past found it very helpful. Hopefully, you are going to like it. Moving along into learning outcomes, you'll have to learn the language of micro and macroeconomics, and you have the chance to practice the knowledge through projects, homeworks, and the final paper. So you can see here on academic honesty, brief discussion that your work, especially on the final paper, has to be your own words. And if you do have some disability, you might want to contact the disability service that we have in our school. So moving on into course philosophy and pedagogical design here. When I designed this course, I kept in mind different learning ways that students are familiar with. And of course, with an online course, it's a little bit more challenging because you have to provide more resources, videos, and help along the way, but I'm happy to do that. So moving on into Canvas to see where you can find the resources. You see here, that's the main page, and you have different tabs, Ask the Professor, and then based on the syllabus, the way the grades are going to come, if we scroll down just a little bit to the end, you see this is how the evaluation of students is going to be based on. So 50% weekly homework assignments. I'm going to show you where you can find them. 15%, those are weekly discussion, different type of assignments. Then at the end of the semester, you have individual final written paper, for which I do have a grading rubric. And also a list with topics that you can choose from. But here, be aware that if you have a paper, a topic that you are really interested in and is not on the list, feel free to pick it. Just run it by me, make sure it's a good econ type of topic. And finally, once you are done with the final paper and you create a PowerPoint, you are going to present your PowerPoint in the voice thread. The link is already uploaded in your last module. Basically, you just present over the PowerPoint and your voice and face is recorded there for me to see. And so this is how the grade is going to be for you. And the way you find your grade, of course, you click on grades here. And you are going to see the same split up in the grades. You see here we have quizzes or homework. You see module 1, module 2 here, module 3, weekly assignments. There, all of those give you 50% because there are lots of them every week. And then you have discussion, different type of assignments, weekly assignments. They are usually 2 for each module, 1 and 2. Those are due on Thursday of every week, and this one, the quizzes, are due on Saturday. I just wanted to space them out so it's enough time for you. So Thursday, 2 discussion questions, and then Saturday, the actual homework. And you see, this is all you have. Keep you busy. Then here, of course, you are going to introduce yourself when you get a chance, and everybody is going to hear. It's going to be easier to communicate when you get to know your classmates. And then individual final paper and the final report. And then based on all these assignments, you see you have your grade. 50%, all of the weekly homework are going to come up here, give you 50% of the grade. Weekly discussion, 15%, the written paper, 25%, and final paper, 10%. So they are all connected to those assignments. They come automatically in the gradebook. So now going back, that's the home page. Let's just look at the home page quickly. You see you have these colorful modules here. For some reason they don't, usually they show like a nice icon here, but everything that you have to do every week, they are in this module. For example, week 1. Let's see what do we have for week 1. You see here, you have task lists. You have all these tabs to click on and see what it is. Readings, and here if you want to get organized here, you have listed step by step everything that you have to do. You go in module 1, then you take a look at the PowerPoint lecture, and then I posted for you all these videos that are going to help you understand the theory there. And then once you are done, you work on the technical questions and application questions at the end of this chapter, chapter 1, and then you check your answers. You see I posted the answers for you here, and you can see your answers. Hopefully you do well, but if not, you have the chance to improve here. And I do that in every module. I post the answers to assigned homework or practice questions. List with topics here. You see you have, you can click here, a list of topics. And let me know once you pick a topic, because then we only have 1 student per topic. So we can hear from lots of other research topics. And so you see you have all these modules here. Well, normally they look like that, more colorful. And you just follow the everything that is guided here for you. Once you are done with all the studying, then you are going to do your discussion questions on Thursday and then your homework on Saturday. So let's see how this discussion question looks like. See, those are the directions. You just have to read them and then post your answers. This one is from the theory, and the next one is from the other book, Roadside MBA. So just follow the instructions there, and let me know if you have questions. Now, when it comes to quizzes, those are the ones that give you the most of the grade, half of the grade, 50%. Let's see, you find them, well, when you click in each module, you just click on the quiz there, and then when you do that, it's going to take you directly to the quiz on the student side. For example, you see, let's see, module 1. This one, it says here, it's due January 12th, which is a Saturday. It's open all day from 6 a.m. to midnight. And it's open for 75 minutes. So once you open it, the time starts clicking and you have 75 minutes for this one because it only covers one chapter. Starting module 2, it's going to be more time than that, 2 hours or more, because it covers 2 chapters. And at the very end, when you are done, what's going to happen? You have to answer those questions there, but you are allowed to have scrap paper to work on calculations. And the very question is going to ask you to upload your work there. This is just because in time, if you need feedback, I can take a look at your work and see where you struggled. I also post the answer to the questions to every quiz after everybody is done. So you'll have that to look over. And so again, that was quiz module 1. Now, when you move into module 2 and beyond, it's going to be more to study, and I'll give you a longer quiz and more time, of course. You see, 100 points for this one, and you have 2 hours, again on Saturday. So those are all the things you have to complete for this course, and if you have questions, please let me know, and I hope we are going to have a good experience in this class. Welcome everybody.